Morning, everybody. It's supposed to be another hot one here today, so we're in the garden early, checking to see if we got anything we can harvest. I got my harvest basket and my coffee. Let's see. The sunflower hasn't opened yet, but it's getting there. It had some damage. You can see the beans fell over. But I think this corn might be, it might be ready. The tassels are dead. Let's see, we'll open that in the house and see how it looks. We got some powdery mildew going on down there, but this squash should be ready to, oh no, we still got a couple small ones on there. Same with this one. But these ones over here, you can see the plant's basically dead. And so is that one. Well, I'm going to be pulling those ones out, but I'm using those ones for seeds, so I need to do that. Okra's looking nice. It's got some Japanese beetle. You can see them right there. I've got a trap over there, but it's full. And we've got, we have teeniest, tiniest little okra. Oh, that's a nice size one. I'll grab those here in a few minutes. This squash bug. This squash is, it's ready to start. I think this was actually a, look at a mushroom. Oh, I should have brought scissors. Yeah, Okra's gonna have to, there we go, I got one. Okra's gonna have to wait until I grab my scissors. So, we'll come back for the okra. And this sunflower is basically done. I'm leaving it for the birds, give them something to eat. And we've got, this is the Tabasco. It's got the teeniest little flowers on it. And no, oh, no, there's some peppers up in there. And this one was a volunteer tomato. It hasn't turned red. But we do, look at the gnarly roots on the tomato. So if I let it lay against the ground, all those, oops, I'll move these. Oh, too many leaves. Okay, like that. There we go. All those roots would grow. But I don't see any red ones. And there is a pumpkin plant in there. I wonder how it's doing. Let's see. Oh. So we need to redirect that so that way it's going the length of the bed and not up the tomatoes. And this is a big old zucchini plant which is going to be coming out. And that's for seed. And mystery peppers. One wound up being like a hot banana. It's so much easier if I have my scissors. Oops. And green bell peppers. I'll leave that one on just a couple more days. And this corn's looking good. It doesn't feel as full as the ones over there, so we'll just have to see. And our sweet potatoes are doing good. Looks like something's been eating on them. Probably the rabbits. And we've got more okra. I forget what kind of okra this is. I bought it from the nursery. And it's pretty. Again, I'm gonna wait until I got my scissors. And the lemon drops. They're starting to turn yellow. Look at that. Those will be dried and used for hot pepper flakes. Another volunteer tomato. And more We've got some cucumbers that I'm using for seed because that plant's basically had it. And once the plant comes out, I'll put beans there, I believe, is what I plan on doing next. And some more seed, zucchini. And, there's a couple little cucumbers still on this plant. And the calendula, I've been picking the flowers off of that. And these, they haven't started, these are the lunchbox peppers. They turn yellow and orange and red. I don't see any yet. The onions are finally starting to, cucumbers all the way over here. Onions are finally starting to fall over, so we'll be picking them soon. I don't see any turning colors. Oh, I watched the hole over here. Oh, look, that one's got a little blush to it. Over there. We lost this sunflower in the storm. It's got a couple little shoots still off of it, but we lost the biggest part of it. And some more. I believe this is my heat master. Oh. Let's go around. We have this tomato over here. It's falling out of its cage, but it's starting a little bit of blush to them. There we go, let's see. We're starting to get lots of cherry tomatoes. Oh, I lost my coffee. Let's see. Nope, it's still over here. Let's go retrieve the coffee. Take my flip-flops off so they don't squeak. There we go. Coffee. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Y'all hear? Yeah. Not the bird, the cow. Of course it stops. Let's see, we were looking at the cherry tomatoes. Now this bed, I just walked through a spider web. I'm going to put some bag soil in here just to loosen it up a little bit because it is very hard soil. Loosen it up some, and then we're going to do carrots. There are a couple marigolds. Those must be volunteer. And you can see my radish seeds. And this guy was the one I wasn't sure what it was, but I'm starting to think it is beefsteak. Look at the size of that tomato. Starting to think beefsteak. They are huge. There's another one back there. I don't know if you can see it. I'll go over to the other side. And these are the habanadas, which are sweet habaneros. And we have a few kales that are trying to reproduce, but they're just being eaten by bugs. So, and a little squash. I'll be picking that later. I done lost my basket. Picked up my coffee and put down my basket, and I don't know where my basket is. So we'll have to grab stuff after. Another little marigold. Let's see if we can see the size of theirs. What size is that tomato? So I'm just waiting for them to start blushing. The pretty sunflowers. Alright, watch where I'm walking. And this is the 100 sweet. And it's doing good. It's starting to, you see we got lots of cherry tomatoes. And here is the cantaloupe. It's not doing too good. I was trying to train it to go up the trellis, but not really. It's not doing it. And this is one of those mutant sunflowers that don't have a head. So it's just kind of here. And oh, look at that feather. Another massive zucchini I'm saving for seed. You can see they're starting to turn yellow down at the bottom. Now, the Swiss chard's starting to come back. I'm going to cut it back again because it's got some pest damage. And these are the Beauty King. And I've had a lot of trouble with blossom end rot on this plant, or these plants, I guess I should say. I had to tie them up during the storm because they started falling over. And the 100 Sweet. It seems I missed a cucumber when I pulled them out. But they're pretty. Let's see if I can't get find one that can be easily seen. Well, let's go around here. There we go. I'm gonna put my coffee down. There we go. Look at the, isn't that pretty? It hasn't started blushing yet, but oh, nope, get out of the way. It's gonna be really pretty when it does. And some more volunteer sunflowers. We have a couple little squash down here that are trying, but they're not really making it. And this, another 100 Sweet. Hold on, let me step back so that way you can, it's all the way up. Oh, check for spider webs, there we go. And it's got a bunch of red tomatoes in there I need to grab, making salsa out of them. And then another little volunteer. Most of these squash, you can see that zucchini is huge. They're going to be used for seed, so I'll be pulling them out here soon. I've just been letting them grow and keep the space. And I was going to try to get some celery seed, but something's been eating it. I think it's that little worm right there. I'm not sure what that is. And the lettuce is starting to go as well. Ooh, our next round of beans is starting. So we'll be picking that, and this too was a second planting of squash. Alright, can you see it? I think it's because of the heat. They've been kind of soft and shrivelly. So I'm not sure if that's part of the plant. I left a few on there to see. And this is the big zucchini. It's starting to turn orange, like a pumpkin. I think those are starting to finally get, they're supposed to be purple bell peppers. Let's see, I thought I saw one just a second ago. I'll look on the other side. And then more of the, look how big they'll get if you just leave them. It's huge. So I want them to stay on there until they start turning yellow, and then I'll harvest the seed from them. These onions didn't really do much. They've gotten a little bigger. Let's see. Yep, I did see one. Look, they're supposed to be purple, so we'll see. And then our natapinos, which I have harvested from. So there's not many on here except for that one that I'm leaving because there's a giant spider on it, so it can stay. I don't need it that bad. There's a couple more coming in. Ooh. You see what I see? Let's go around the other side. These are the Roma tomatoes. And it looks like we have some that are turning red. Do I see any more? Yep, I do. So I'll go ahead and pick those and let them redden a little more on the counter, and then I'll put them in a Ziploc and put them in the freezer. And this is the pepper bed. That was supposed to be all bell peppers, but it didn't work out in that way. We've got some hot banana peppers in here and some hot wax peppers, which is fine. And then some bell peppers. And some of them are getting sun scolds, so I gotta go through and pick those off. And some more hot wax peppers. And squash I'm using for seed. And the bell peppers. And this bed needs to be weeded up here. And I'm not sure what I'm going to put in it just yet. So I've been kind of just leaving the grass. So, ooh, that one's starting to turn. These are the Bella Rosas. It looks like something's been in here messing. So we'll see how this. What did I just step on? And this bed is the zucchini. It's trying. This is another one of those beds where the soil is really, really hard. And we managed to get this weeded, well, sort of, and get the onions pulled up. There's still a couple onions. We need to do another weeding. It's that time of year where everything, all the weeds just take off. And that's basically all for this morning. I'm gonna go find my basket and see about getting some of these. And I hope y'all's garden's doing good through this heat. Oh, I see my basket. It's right there. So I hope y'all have a good weekend, and there's something over there. Hold on. Let's see. See? The plant's moving right there. There's something over there. Oh, it's a little wren. Huh, I scared it away. Alright, back to what I was saying. I hope y'all's gardens are faring well in all this heat. And now is the perfect time to start your planning for fall. Even though it's hot, it is the perfect time. So I'll see y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.